Hello guys, and welcome to part 2 of a very easy walkthrough to Dark Souls. Right, what were we doing? We were going to rest at this bonfire and we were going to spend us souls. We need at least 16 in strength. So we'll do that immediately. In fact, we'll put 2 on strength there. We can do one more level. Go for a bit more resistance. Okay. Nice. They go down piece of piss now. Now we could run down and fight them, but then Dragon will come back. We don't want that shit. So what we can do, just attack him. It's only 24 souls. Do this a couple of times and see if we can get that armor. Because I would really like that armor. Ooh, 2 items, light crossbow. Ah, I thought he dropped an item as well. Come on. Sorry, I got a bit of a hiccup there. Got to get some armor. Ah, piss off. Another shield. You know, when on my other playthroughs, when I've already got armor, they drop it all the time. Now I actually want them to drop it. Ooh. I'm feeling lucky about this next time. Feeling really lucky. Maybe not. Come on. Sorry about this, guys. And I must apologise as well for the length of the first video. I never meant it to be that long. I want to try and keep them around half an hour, 45 minutes. Ah, I'm just not having no luck today. Come on. Maybe kill him in a different order. Ooh, hollow soldier helm. Maybe better than the one we're wearing. Weighs a bit more. And it has more fire damage resistance. Ooh, and lightning damage resistance. Oh, much better. Still we need the armour though. In fact, I should also keep killing this guy for a chance for him to drop that longsword. Oh, we don't need longsword anymore. We've got his Drake sword now. My first ever playthrough when I haven't used the longsword. Dickhead. No, I didn't do that. Stop attacking. Should have a light crossbow. Ah. What is it? God damn it. Oh, this is going to be really boring for you guys. I'm really sorry. It's just not giving me what I want. Look, waistcloth. We don't want waistcloth. Yeah, that's what we were after, boys and girls. Lovely stuff. Let's kill him for a victory. Bit of a celebration. Now we look badass. Yeah. Might as well spend those souls. Stick one on endurance, and that's all we can afford. And we're still doing a good roll. Right. Let's get rid of this guy first. Right, you see this? This is our best friend, this little area here. Oh, we're going to have to go get some arrows as well, I think. And it should start charging. Yep. Just hide in here. It'll run past. Now, if you just keep doing the jump attack, yeah, it's as easy as that. Now, depending on what weapon you're using, there's a chance that that will do hardly any damage, but just persevere, keep doing it, and when it gets to about here, there's a chance it might turn round. Now, if you normally attack it, after a couple of hits, it will turn round and go for you. But if you jump attack it doesn't, I don't know why. But just keep doing your jumping attack until it gets up to the top here, and then just hold up your shield and wait for it to turn round, and as soon as you see it starting to turn round, run back down into this hole and just repeat the process. And slowly but surely it'll fall. Come on, dickhead. Another waistcloth. You'll find a spear guy here. Now, we could just run out and take him out, but you've got 2 archers to deal with. Now, if you want to bait him down the stairs and out into the safety, you can do that. But for time's sake, I'm just going to take this guy out. Alluring skull. I thought he had an item on him then. Dee. Ooh. Right, we've got a gate here that's locked from the other side. We've got to go down here. Top up before you go in here. Do not chase him. He wants you to chase him. Instead, put up your shield and just walk to about here. And then just wait. If it missed. Tried to jump attack him. Fucked up with timing. Mystery key. Do not miss this key. You need it. Take your time across that. I mean, if you fall, it's only minor damage, but don't worry about this. I'm not sure if that one's better, I can't remember. It does more damage if you whack them with it, that's it. Other than that, it's nowhere near as good. Let's stick with hollow shield. Told you it was a good shield. It's worth waiting for as a drop. Another waistcloth? I told you you get lots of waistcloths. By the way, this Drake sword kicks ass. It'll serve you well for quite some time. Right, this bit. Now, the guys I'm going to fight... In fact, we won't fight them. I'll show you guys how you've got to do it, because it's the easy walkthrough. I could knack these guys now for some extra souls, but I'll show you how to play it safe. These guys are no problem. Basement key. And open this bad boy. So at least if something does happen to you and you have to start that bonfire, you at least don't have to do that room with them annoying pink guys. Now if you run straight up steps, there's a guy stood just inside the second doorway there, and if he spots you, he'll come charging out. So if you run all the way to this side and run up, we can get this item. Halberd. And run all the way back down, across to this side, back up that way, and that guy there shouldn't see you, because he'll spot you and he'll come fucking running out and he'll do you. We will be taking care of him, but we're going to do part of the easy. Right, I could just run down and defeat him, but if you want to know how to do it the easy way, bait him. But if you are going to fight him, don't fight him here where you can fall off. Walk backwards a little bit. And for the second dude, that third dude in background's a crossbow dude. He's not going to chase you. So just run over here, put up your shield, and wait. Oh, good move. Good move. And then we can deal with this guy now. Right. Now if you go any further than these white steps, that proper big fucker there is going to absolutely destroy us, because he's got a cheap ass little summoning mate up there who'll fire blue shit at you. So, but instead of going in there, go this way first. Bonfire! But just before you rest at it, just run down here. You might as well do this now and get out of the way. Make sure you don't forget. I want to activate his quest line. On one of my playthroughs I accidentally killed him. In fact, my first playthrough I pretty much just hacked anybody I saw to death. Basically, all he's going to say is he needs you to open this gate because he's fat and lazy and can't be asked to do it. So he's just going to sit there and let you do it. So that's that done. And you might want to kindle this bonfire as well. But before we rest at the bonfire, let's just go down here.
Well, I'm not if you're a...
But we don't want to reinforce now yet, because we don't want to waste this stuff on crap yet. Can't modify out. Titanite shard. This dude sells all the boxes. Armour smith, weaponsmith, repair box. But I won't waste your money on them just yet, because you don't need them yet. Longsword. Don't need you anymore, mate. Don't need you anymore. Don't need bastard sword either. Ah, we'll buy some more wooden arrows though. 999 arrows in total for 2 grand. Yeah. So we're full up on arrows now.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of you.
I'll try not to. I'll try not to. As I said, kindle your bonfire and get your drinks up to 10, because you're probably going to need them. Because this next bit can be a little bit tricky. Don't forget, when you get to the top of here, we're going to have to deal with them 3 guys again. So make sure your stamina's recharged by the time you get to the top of these steps, or you're going to be in trouble. Look what I just did to you, mate. What are you going to do about it? This guy's not actually all that. He just looks scary. Look like, what are you even swinging at? What's he doing? Takes his time getting out. Mate, what is even that? What's he? Nice move, mate. Bait him. Wait for him to swing. Jump and attack. Roll back. Works every time. Remember what I said? Oh, and if he does that, free attack. Yeah, when you're blocking and you start rolling, once you start rolling, make sure you release your block, otherwise, as you see, watch. Look, your stamina goes back up slow, but if you release your shield, it goes back up faster. Ooh, steel leggings! I bet we can't wear them yet though. That were nice. They'll be way too heavy. 8.3 to 4.6. What's his equip load? 25 or 54. Ah, for 54 is 26. No, we can't wear them yet. We need a few more. But we will be putting them on soon. Because I do like the steel boots. Right, we can safely run up here. And grab this. Another Firekeeper soul, so we can make his Estus flask a little bit stronger. If you wish, you can run all the way back to Firelink Shrine and go speak to that lady underneath and get it done up to an Estus flask too, and then fight your way back, which will obviously make you stronger because it's souls you'll collect. And don't forget, you don't have to go all the way back, because you can use that lovely little shortcut that I showed you to the second bonfire. And then when you come back here, obviously you'll be able to heal more health against the next boss. Right, what we need to do is get this dude in head. Right, so it's about there. You might think this is cheap, but what they do to you is cheap. You're supposed to fight that guy, that big knight in here, and then he unsuspectedly starts fucking blasting at you. How's this for easy? Look at that. Not in fighting back. Now, these dudes, there's loads of them up there, right? But what'll happen is, if you activate them, they will either, some of them will come running and jump off there, and they'll all pile up there and come running towards you. But about 4 of them will run and try and come. They'll try and come down these steps here. But they won't be able to come down the steps because blocking them is a boulder knight. So they'll all pile up behind him and won't come down the steps, and there'll be like 5 to 6 enemies up there, and then as soon as you step out, he'll see you, run for you with an army of them behind him, and you don't want that shit. So what we're going to do is you're going to have to kill him first, but before you kill him, because this is the easy walk through and I don't want you to miss out on cool stuff, when I said to you, you might want to go back to Firelink Shrine and use your Firekeeper soul, and I told you to go all the way back, I was just joking. Stand on this. You remember the place earlier at Firelink Shrine where we dropped down that hole and went and got the Morning Star and the Talisman and the Homeward Bone from those 3 chests when we got the skeleton that chased us? Well look, that's where we are. It brings us out. Now you can still get down to that by dropping down there. Now the reason there were 2 lifts up there, but they were both on that floor, is you take this one down and this one stays down, but then when you walk on this one, as that one goes up, another one comes down here, so you can always get up to that bit. So we've unlocked that shortcut now. If you want to, let's go reinforces Estus Flask. We might as well, haven't we? Tina's over here. And I think the maximum of the Estus Flask is +7, but you can't get them all in this playthrough. You have to start New Game Plus. But I will show you a couple of really cool things you can do before you fight the last boss to make the next playthrough a walk in the park. Right, reinforce Estus Flask, please. There you go. Lovely stuff. Jesus Christ, get up the steps. Oh guys, I'm just going to have a drink of my tea. I'll just drink it all. Right. Now the next one's far. In a minute we're going to be coming against an NPC. Well, he's hidden. I'm going to show you how to find him. He's a prisoner, and he's actually a bad guy, but we need to release him. I'll explain a little bit more about it when we get to him. But it's a cut and dry thing. We need to rescue him because we want something off of him, but if we wait until a particular time to get it off of him, we will lose the use of the bonfire for a little bit at Firelink Shrine. But I'm going to show you how to circumvent that anyway and get the item, well, one of the items. Right, so we're going to kill this fucker. Well, let's see what you got. Nice, nice. What have you got? You missed. Now if you keep fighting these boulder knights, you can actually get their armor set as well. The armor's pretty cool. We'll get next boss killed, and then we'll farm boulder knights for just maybe 2 or 3 times, and see what happens. See if Lady Luck shines on us. Right. Now this room here, if you just go running in this room, you will die. And I'll show you why. See that guy in the window? There's like 8 of them in there or something. Like you can see one there. There's another one behind that pillar. There's another one there. And there's one just to the right of this door. And just to the left of it. But what you can do, for some strange reason, if you just shoot one of them, they'll come out one at a time, but as soon as you walk to about there, they'll all just fucking come for you. Now, you can just stand in the doorway, and as long as you use thrusting attacks and make sure you keep walking backwards, you can take them, but don't let them spill out and surround you, because they'll just overwhelm you. Oh, come on. It must be this guy that you can hit. There's one, the guy that you can hit through. Ah, it's this guy, I think. I guess not. I'm sure I shot one of these guys before. Ah, that's how I did it. No. There you go, we're too far away. Oh shit, they're all coming. This is also a good way of doing it. If they do all chase you like this, see what I mean? If you'd have run in that room, you'd have been fucking annihilated. But if you get them somewhere like here on the steps, if you get on about the third or fourth step down, some of the attacks will just go over your head, and you can take a good swipe at them, and if you've got a decent enough weapon, you can kill a few with one swipe. Whew. On with the show. Now, hang on, I'll go and show you the boss bit first. Now if you go up here, that's the boss. Now that knight, Solaire, that we spoke to just before the dragon on the bridge, we can summon him on that top floor. But if this NPC here, if we go and rescue him, and then save and quit, it will actually let us summon him as instead, or as well. But for some strange reason, if you summon him and you don't summon Solaire, you don't seem to get Solaire's questline. Unless I just did something wrong on my last playthrough. But on my last playthrough I just took the NPC in and I didn't take Solaire. Because the more people you take with you, the more health the boss has. And sometimes I think taking too many people with you just makes the boss a nightmare. Oh, he didn't drop anything. Let's get this item first. I think it's a soul item. Where's the humanity? Right, here we go. Right, this guy.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
Right, and I shall show you something very cool. So that's him rescued. Now, after we've rung the first bell, if you ring the second bell without killing him, because he'll go back to Firelink Shrine, he'll kill that woman in that cage, and she won't be able to upgrade your Estus Flask, and you won't be able to use Bonfire, and it'll be quite a while until you can bring her back to life and get that initiated again. And I don't like that, so right, now if I remember rightly, you'll see there's Solaire's summon sign. Right, and we've just rescued him. There's nothing here, but if memory serves me correctly, so that he can walk back to Firelink Shrine, Come on. Sorry, this is very unnecessary. All this loading. Sometimes you can get them to move by resting at a bonfire. That's also a way, but it doesn't work for the crystal lizards, and obviously it brings all the enemies back to life. So, yeah, if you miss any of them crystal lizards, just quit the game and reload it, and it'll come back to life until you finally kill it. Oh, I called him the same name. It's that one, isn't it? It's got his cool little helmet on. Yeah, that was the other character that I used. And now... No, it's still not appeared. Do you have to... I think you have to actually talk to him. I'll just show you guys. Got to show you. Because, I mean, it is an easy walkthrough, so obviously if you guys are struggling with the gargoyles, you'll be able to summon both of them. And really kick their asses. But I think we have to go back to Firelink Shrine and talk to him. Oh, wrong one. You guys probably wondering what that was. It is a secret, but we won't do that yet. Need to focus on the job at hand. There he is.
I am grateful.
Right, when we do kill this dude, you can either fight him one-on-one, it's not that difficult, and if you start from about here and just start whacking away, you can get like 2/3 of his fucking life down before he even reacts. But if you want a really easy way of beating him, and you've mastered that, if you've mastered this kick, then it'll be no trouble for you, because you just stand here, kick him 3 times. After the second kick, you may need to take a small step forward before you do the kick, but you can just boot him straight off the edge, and he'll die, and you'll get the souls. But obviously, the item you won't be able to pick up, and you'll think, "Oh no, I'll lose the item. It's gone forever." But once you've done it, just pause it, quit the game, reload, and here where he's sat, the item will be waiting for you. So that's that. Right, we've spoke to him. Now if we go back to there, it should let us summon him. And if it doesn't this time, then I really don't know how I managed to get it to work last time. Because the 2 times I've you know, summoned him. This is what I did. I thought we just had to rescue him, but I think you do have to go back. I did go back and talk to him. Sure I did. Look, it's starting to look pretty badass. Except for his girly lips. Only problem with this is everybody's back alive again. But he might drop something. No. There is a really cheap ass way of doing this. Well, it's not cheap ass, it's really easy, and I suppose this is the easy walkthrough. So if you double-hander the Drake sword, it's got to be this sword though, don't be doing it with any normal sword, it's got to be the Drake sword. So if you copying me and you've got your Drake sword, wait till they all start coming, stand about here. Why aren't they coming? There we go. Hey guys, that is one way of doing it. But the only problem with doing that manoeuvre, I mean, you're probably thinking, oh, just use that on everything, but every time you do it, it proper damages your sword. I thought someone was sneaking up on me then. Look. Look at my durability now. I've used nearly 100 off it. Well, I've used 102 off at durability. And the durability goes down real slow. But I think every time you do that, it takes like 30 off it or something. Or 20, something like that. It's not good. Might as well whack this fucker. Just in case he gives us something. Ah, good move. Don't drop nothing. Right, let's go get these gargoyles killed. Now, if you're good enough to be able to cut the gargoyle's tail off, you'll get some sort of, I think it's an axe. But you also get a different type of axe, the one that they wield for just beating them. Yeah, there you go, look. There he is. You could summon that guy. I'll tell you what, I'll do something I've never done before. I'll summon both of them. How about that, eh? Something new. Oh yeah, the gang are back again. How weird, right? See it hurt him. Haha! Let us go. Wait till they're both up here, otherwise you'll be fighting for ages before they come through. Right, what I like to do is make sure you get them to the middle, ready to fight. Let's do this! They're gargoyles! There they are. Now a lot of people tend to panic when the second one comes. Don't panic. As long as you keep your block up and you keep moving and never try not to stand on the peak of the roof. If you try and stay on slants below them, most of the time their attack will just go over your head. But watch out for that tail as well, because the tail's a weapon until you chop the fucking thing off. It's bad to worse than its bite. Remember, after you've blocked, release. Look, it got me with its tail. Whoa! Go see if we can get his tail. Oh, that one got a tail. Never mind. See you later. See? Easy. Thing with bosses is, I know they're big, but don't panic. You see the size, you see that big health bar at bottom, and you start panicking. But when you actually whack them, look at how much damage you do. They ain't all that. Some are though. Some are really fucking annoying. Don't fall off here. Just take your time. Because you don't want to have to fight your way through all those fucking men again just to do this. Because this is it. Once you've done this, you never have to come back here ever again. That's the first bell rung. Oh yeah, if you've missed story, I mean, if you're playing it, you should be paying attention to the story and not skipping the FMVs like I am. I mean, I know what's going on, so. But if you have been skipping, stop it, because it's really good and interesting. And second, we have the chosen undead, which is us, the guy with the dark sign who can come back to life. He's going to ring 2 bells, one up here and one super deep underground, which is the one we're going to go ring next. And pay attention to over there, that place over there, because very later on, when we're really far into the game, we'll actually be over there, and you can look over and see the bell tower. It's really lovely. Right. Now when we get down to the bottom of here, there's going to be a guy who must have mad fucking shoulder strength, because he will stay and keep his arms like that for fucking ever. Now this guy is interesting for one reason. If you're in a covenant you don't like, you can abandon the covenant here, request absolution, so if you accidentally hit an NPC, they'll go fucking berserk and attempt to kill you, and you can't stop them from killing you. The only way to stop them is by either killing them or running immediately to this guy. Your best bet is, rather than trying to run away from him, because I tried to run away from forgot his name. I fucking can't remember his name, but the blacksmith anyway. And I cracked him, and he chased me, and I started running through Undead Berg, and he fell off and died. So what I suggest you do is always have your homeward bone like in your menu, and then if you accidentally hit someone, just run a little bit away from him and quickly use a homeward bone to go to the nearest bonfire, because that, I don't know if that resets him, but it'll take you far away, and then just come and see this guy, request absolution. It's quite hefty as well. I can't remember how much it costs, but well, what is it? Oh, nice gesture of his learners. And it does sell a couple of good things. Purging Stone and Homeward Bones. We're not interested in them because we don't do that. You don't really need one of them yet. And we don't really need the talisman. But it does have some good rings. We will require one of these rings later on. There's only one part of this game where you're going to have to put one of these on. So, but we'll sort that out when we come to it. Now we've got boost your poison resistance and boost your bleeding resistance. 10 grand and 15 grand. I don't really want to spend that much on one of these rings at this moment in time. I don't feel I need them. Especially the bleeding resistance. I won't really bother with your bleeding resistance. But I at you, if something keeps making you bleed and it's doing your head in, by all means, waste 10 grand. Or if you don't want to get poisoned, I mean, that could come. I mean, you might want to buy the poison resistance for Blighttown when we go to Blighttown, but I wouldn't suggest buying it now because 15 grand's expensive. There's something else we can do which is much better, which we will get round to in a moment. I think that's all he's got on offer. But just remember that, guys, the bleeding resistance, poison resistance. Right, that's first bell rung. Now I'm running all the way back, you guys don't have to do that. If you want, just use a homeward bone and it'll take you right back to the last bonfire. Oh, yeah, this way. while we're here, we'll knock the knights as well. See if they. Ooh, how long have we been going now? Oh, sorry guys, I've done it again. I wanted to try and keep them around half an hour, 45 minutes, but again we're on 50 minutes. At 50 minutes isn't bad. Well, we might as well call it an hour, aren't we? I'll beat fuck out of these dudes, and then oh, I missed him. Oh no, I'm just doing terrible now. Come on. No. I think sometimes if you're too close to them, you've got to be really fucking dead centre behind them. But if you take like a step back, it seems to give you a little leeway. It's as if there's actually like a cone, which is the area of effect that comes off them. So try not to stand too close to them. But obviously standing too far away is not going to do you any good either. Right, let's fucking... I promise you that I know none of these guys have dropped out yet. None of these guys have dropped jack shit, have they? Yeah. What the hell? Did I miss that guy? He's walked off. There we go. I don't know why I'm killing these guys. You don't need to. We've got everything we needed from them. So I don't need long... Oh yeah, they're dropping long swords now, yeah. Now, you'll notice, why isn't this guy chasing me? It's because he's trying to set up a trap with his mate. Because he's got a little mate there, look. So what he wants me to do is he wants me to run in for him. And then when you run in for him, he's going to come and run up behind you and try and stick that big long sword up your bum. But that shit ain't happening, not today. And for your trouble, it's going to get you an arrow in head. Let's see what you've got. Just as the same as all of us. Maybe if I backstab him, it might give me an item. Nope. Come on, man, I want some boulder armor. I think the more of an enemy you kill, the higher the drop rate for that enemy becomes, because either that or your item discovery goes up every time you level up. But it just seems at the beginning of the game they just don't seem to drop out, and later on you come back this way and every time you kill one they're dropping shit. Hang on. Did I rest at the bonfire? No, I didn't. Right, so we still ain't got no boulder armor. We're going to do one last thing in this area and then we'll go back to Firelink Shrine. Now this guy's a bit of a pest. It's not difficult, but you can make mistakes with him, and to be honest, the annoying thing is just how much life he's got. Down here we've got this arsehole, and he'll try and He'll try that all the time. See what I mean? 71. Ah, nice try. He'll try and do that all the time. Oh, as if he got me. Fuck off. Dickhead. If he's doing that, don't get anywhere near him because it's his like grab maneuver. If you see him jump, always dodge. There's a chance he could be jumping backwards, but there's also a chance that he might be doing that shitty little attack. Like that. And always circle around to the right side. Oh! Because if you go around to his left side, when he swings like that, see how his tail goes out? His tail fucking catches you, and it fucking hurts. Come away, because I can't circle round you over there. No, that's not going to work, is it? We're going to have to bait him. Come on. What are you doing? Hey. Come on. Stop trying to get me with lightning. It's proper cheap as fuck. That's it. Did it come out? It's like stuck in between them two. Ooh, Demon Titanite. We needed that. That'll do for round here. Right. And I know you're probably thinking, let's rest at this bonfire, but no, don't rest at that bonfire. Because if you rest at that bonfire, you're going to have to kill all these guys again. If you want the souls, by all means do it. If you want to do a bit of grinding in this area to get that boulder armour, by all means do it. But I don't think there's any point me getting boulder armour yet anyway, because we ain't got the... Well, we will have in a minute when we spend some souls. And you'll notice I'm carrying around a lot of souls. Oh, what the hell? I must have already rested. Silly boy. Well, that's why you shouldn't rest, because you have to fight these again. I suppose souls are souls though, aren't they? What's that supposed to be? I thought it might drop something. Clearly not. Right, that's probably about an hour now, I bet. Probably over. That's took me a while, did that. Oh, look at that. 59 minutes, 48 seconds. Perfect. Perfect little 1 hour video. So let's get down Firelink Shrine. See, look at that, bet you thought you'd never see it there, did you? First bell rung and back to Firelink Shrine. A well-earned rest. Right, in the next video we will go back to the asylum and fight. Now, you don't have to go back and fight this asylum demon straight away. In fact, I'll have a think for next video while I'm off. I'll have a think. Maybe it's at asylum, but that boss may be a bit tricky for you guys at your current level, unless you're gonna fucking do a bit of grinding before you go. But we might go to the garden instead, because the garden's got a nice yeah, we'll do garden first, because garden's pretty easy and it's a good place for farming souls, and there's a secret bonfire and we've cleared the way, so we'll do garden. We'll get the items that we need for the asylum though. We might as well get that out of the way. But yeah, that's what we'll do. So until the next video, I'll catch you in a bit.